this started. Why is it not seeing me now? There we go. Locked into me. Morning, everybody. Got the chickens out so they're not making so much noise. I'm gonna go. I've got this all tacked up. I'm gonna put the last bit of supports in here for the frame. Probably a little bit more reinforcement than I'm gonna do. Excuse me. But for now, this is gonna work. So, I've already got everything tacked up. I'm just gonna get down here and just weld it down. Now, once I do that, I'm gonna work on another project. I'm going to put this thing to the side for the time being this morning. And since I have a limited amount of time this morning, I just want to jump right into this and get this done. So we're going to do that. Make sure this is working the way it's supposed to. Okay. Looks good. All right, let's get started. Plant the machine right up right away. I got two supports of my vertical uprights down here. I gotta look at that camera. I'll show you once I get there. Oh, what a shocker. The freaking... Move the tripod a little bit. There you go, it's probably gonna be a little better. Now for anybody who's looking to get their equipment and do stuff like this, yeswelder.com, use the code StickmanFab23. You can get 10% off anything, that's including welding machines. Also, Western welding gear, Stickman Fab, 15% off. All the links are in the description. All the coupon codes are in the description. Check them out. I wouldn't be saying this stuff is good if it wasn't. Right here. Look down. Right here I got a support on the vertical. And I'm just going to do a vertical up weld on both of them. That support plus all the other ones that I put in should be enough. same support on the other side that I've got put in. That side's in. Probably end up covering them up, making it look prettier, but did you find me? There you are. Alright, that support is done. This thing is pretty well reinforced. I think for now, I'm going to put it off the side and work on this other project that I got going on. Well, it's my own personal project, make it easier for you guys to see what I'm doing. But I gotta get the steering done. And I have to figure out how to do that. Still thinking. I think I have a good general idea as to how to do it. Follow me. Let's turn this off for now. Now, pretty soon, I'm going to be working on the exhaust project that I have going on. That'll probably end up being, if I get on tonight, it'll be on tonight. I haven't decided as to whether I'm going on tonight or not. So, I got other things to worry about. But, for now, I can have very least, pick this thing up. In order to put it back down, over here. Leave this be for now. Out of the way. You guys are going to get a little bit of an inside look. Kinda. I have a tripod that I made for my light, and it works great, but it takes up a lot of space. I made the legs too big, so I'm going to shorten the legs up, and I'm going to put a little stand on there so I can put my computer on there, so I can put my camera on there so it's easier for me to cart you around. So, I'm going to jump right on that. Yeah. I already see how cumbersome this thing really is. It works great until it doesn't. So, I'm going to switch this up a little bit. I cut the legs off, shorten them way up. They do not need to be as long as they are. My bad. And instead of using a grinder and making a ton of noise at all hours of the night / morning, I'm going to throw this in my bandsaw, maybe. Actually, I'm not, because it won't fit. So I guess I am making a lot of noise at 4 o'clock in the morning. What time is it? 4:15? Okay. Let's lay this down so I don't hurt myself. There we go. One leg. Catch me. Catch me. Catch me. There we go. Alright. This light helps me. Actually, more or less helps you see. Plus, I've got little outlets in here. Come in handy. But now that it's lightless, take that off. Now, how big do I need my legs to be? That's the question. The answer's simple. It's not. Just take a guess. What I got? From center to center, I got 8 inches there. That's 15 inches. So if I make 15-inch centers, how big are these? Yeah. How big do we have? I can literally cut these in half, or even less so. Let's see. Let's go with, I don't know, I'm gonna pick a number. 10 inches on center? Sounds good. Taking off how much? Oh, I'm cutting them in half. I could probably even cut them down further than that. Yeah, let's cut them down a little further. This thing's not gonna, I'm not off-roading with it. I'm gonna go 8 inches on center. It's all about using what you got. Throw it in my bandsaw here. Third one. There we go. Third one down. All right. Let me bring that. Get that goddamn thing over here. One part's gonna be lining this up. I need 2. All right, so I'm putting this thing in the vise. I know you guys can't see it. Don't worry. This AI thing tracks my face. It doesn't track my motion with my hands. Now the thing is that fitment is going to be kind of on the difficult side, so I need to I'm going to need to level all these wheels up, and I can show you how to do that. Now I'm going to set my machine back up for stick. Nice thing about this is that when I set this machine up, I can leave my wire feeder and my gun plugged in. The only thing I need to do is take out a positive lead for the gun, put the positive lead in for the electrode holder, turn this machine on, and switch it to stick mode. Do I want to do stick mode? Yeah, sure, why not? Now I have to come over here and all this happy stuff. Let's see how long this is going to be. Yeah, it's going to be pretty good. I like that. Grab 7018. This is where things get a little interesting. I have to level this wheel up, because if I don't, then it's not going to roll right. I'm just going to level this base up. God, I wish I had a straighter foot. Oh well. Put the level on the base. No, I'm not very bright enough. So it's level in the rotation. Now I have to level this. Now I already checked. This little stub that I put here, that is level. So I'm going to move this up. My cuts are not straight with the damn wall. That's alright. Hold it. Now, I could rotate this thing around and get this level this way, but it's not incredibly imperative. Plus, I can use a square. So I'll use my little folding square and get it close enough. Check them, huh? Good enough. I'm probably going to grab some 60-10, throw some 60-10 on this. I'm going to do the same thing to three sides. Same thing to three sides. And I'm going to freeze freeze this. Turn the tracking off. I need a remote. Whoa. Right there like that. And do the same thing to all three sides. Got the one down, two more. Now I won't be tripping over this thing as much. This is part of pipe fitting right here. The most important part, keeping everything as level and square as you can. Now this is not something that needs to be perfect. I'm not building a watch, and I'm not building a pipeline system or manifold system or anything of that nature. I'm just making a tripod out of basic scrapping. That's pretty level there. That's pretty level there. New piece was really shitty cut. These cuts suck. There. This is obviously falling down. There we go. Level-ish. That's pretty good. Level the roll, then you level the top, and then you square it. Really about as square as I need it to be. Yeah, that's pretty good. That one more side, and then I can just sit here and roll weld it out. Whoops. Not used to that. Look at that space, huh? Last one. There we go. Now I gotta get my roll. I gotta level the plane. That's taken care of. Alright, and then I roll the back side. Tack that up. Alright, that's all three tacked. Now I can just sit here and one of two things. I can weld them horizontally, or I can weld them vertically. Me being a wild creature that I am sometimes, I'll weld it horizontally. Now I'm going to make a mess of it. My cuts are nowhere near straight on this, so I've got about a quarter inch space on one side and tight on the other side, but good thing this is for me, not for a customer. Come on, fucking hands. oil on that one. There we go. Now I'll grind it down a little bit. There you go. That would be the top. Let's see how it rolls. It's a daisy. That's a lot less space take up. Yeah, that's a lot less take up of space than what it was doing. Good. So now I need to make a tray in order to put that thing and the computer behind it on here. So I would rather not use steel. We'll look around and see what I got. Like I say all the time. Here I am. Right here. Peekaboo. Look up. There you are. Okay. So, like I say all the time, welding can be, and really should be, as popular as carpentry in the household. For little projects like this. And for a bunch of other projects in the house. There was a time where I was repairing or putting a new faucet in my bathtub, and instead of soldering it, because apparently even though I'm a really good welder, I suck at soldering, I took my TIG welder up there with my bottle of argon, got in the bathtub, and TIG welded some copper piping together. Works. Let's see what type of sheet metal I have left, if any. Had a couple projects go on, and I've had some sheet metal left over. So what I would like to do is make some arms. Just make some arm, make a bracket that comes straight out. I've got about 10 minutes to do this, and put a piece of sheet metal down. Actually, I don't even need to do that because see, now the thing is, I'm really trying not. Look over here. Look at me. Oh, it doesn't roll over that far. Okay. See, the problem that I have with, I don't want to put steel down because I don't want to conduct any more material towards the computer. I can use stainless, but I don't want to. I mean, I can just use a piece of plywood. That's not gonna, this is, do I have a piece of plywood? Oh no, but I got wood boards. I gotta figure out how wide I need to make it. So let's come over to my computer here. We'll go with a 1.5 feet by 1 foot by 1 foot 6 inches. 12 by 18 is what I need. Right? 12 by 18 is what I'm looking for. What are these pieces? That's a 12-inch piece right there. But I need something 18 inches wide. Oh, I got the tubing. I had this piece of tubing, square tubing, that I was doing something with and then never did. Joys of being a welder. So I wanted 18 inches wide. What do I have here? Oh, that's close enough. I'm not going to cut that. I'm only, it's only an inch and a half wider. That's is what it is. So then I need to come out about a foot. I can put this right here. Put that. Good. This is why I love scrap. I love scrap. I love doing things with scrap metal because I always have something to do something with. That's 11.5 inches. That's good enough. What's this? That's exactly 12 inches. This one's 11.5 as well. Let's see here, see what we got. So, I've got 3 pieces that are different lengths. I'm just going to take the smallest one. Put a little mark there and throw it in my saw. I got like 5 minutes to at least put this thing up. Pieces that are the same size, which are these. That one's a little on the long side. to take my piece of tubing, put it in my vise here. Alright. Now I'm going to freeze the position of the camera on this vise again. Oops. Okay, right there. Put this back on. This is a piece of square tubing. I got some 3/4 inch Schedule 80 pipe that I'm going to use. Yes, Schedule 80 is way overkill, but that's what I got, so that's what I'm doing it with. Now, before you level anything, before you square or level anything ever, I like to start with a level base. Whoa, Nelly. Good enough for me right there. And then also, if you're going to level this way, you should also check this way. And for me, that is level. So I will take this and tack it where I want it to go. Now you can also use a square to do all this. I just find it easy to start with a level base and use a level as often as I can. I might check over the square every once in a while, but try and true bubble level. Get some 7018 going here. Flattest cut. They both kind of suck. Alright. We're going to go right here. Alright. I like to tack back here first because the vise is not as able to keep this thing as steady when I pull this way as it is when I pull this way. So if I put one tack here, it'll be easy for me to get the second tack, and then I might use the hammer to get the third and fourth one. Tack in. Level there. Not level there, so watch this. I can keep my level on there. Make sure this is good and tight. Anytime you move anything, you always want to check your base to make sure it's still level again. Put my torpedo level on there. It is not level. I'm going to pull it back. I'm going to get a tack on. Maybe. Alright, definitely putting the hot start on. There. So now, this is level. That should match that, and it does. And then I'm going to go this way and see what it matches, if it matches anything. Now I have it actually cheating a little bit out, or it's actually cheating towards the camera, cheating in that way. So I'm actually going to put a heavy tack on the backside, and when it shrinks, it should pull it level. Damn it. Good enough for me. Come over to the second side, do the same exact thing. this one. Make sure we're going level with each other. It's not all twisted. There we go, that pulled it in. Now I'll just weld around both of them. There we go. Problem solved. That's all welded up. That's more than strong enough for a computer. Yeah, pretty much time for me to end, but I'll finish this up. So this is on. I'm obviously going to have to clean up the edges a little bit. Now I'm going to come over, move this up. I'm going to come over to my stand here. Now lucky for me, it's almost like I thought of this. I didn't, don't get me wrong. But I'm going to lay this, I got a little piece of angle right here. I should be able to lay this on here. And that should be good. Yeah, do I want to do that? Yeah, I do. Before I do anything, put the ground over here so I don't forget. Boom. I just want to make a mark to make sure I know where center is. Enough. Right in that general area. Now, I'm not going to level this because I actually want to tilt it down a slight bit. So, I don't need to level it. Mark right in the center, ish. level it this way. Even if this isn't level, I'm still going to level it. Pretty good. Tack on the back side. That's pretty good. That side. And I'm going to weld the back side, that way it doesn't roll on me. That's good. And you hit the bottom side. Problem solved. Of course, now I need to find a piece, because here across, how much time do I have? I got enough time. If I can find a piece, I'll probably just put a piece of steel down. I'll put a rubber mat down or something like that. Done a couple projects. I got a piece of 1/8" plate, probably about the right size, really. Oh yeah. Do it like that. That'll work. Of course, I gotta cut it. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tack it in its spot. Clean this up. I'll tack it. I'll cut it later. I don't have time to cut it right now. But I can at least get it tacked up so it's ready. Okay. test. There. Now when I come back, I'll cut this down. I just put something down here just to keep the crap away from the computer. Put a couple welds on the back side. I didn't really think about that. Damn it. I didn't think about that at all. Put some weight in the back, it'll be alright. Also have to cut this end off. You know what? I'm gonna cut it off right now. I've got, what, 5 minutes? Yeah, about 5 minutes. I can get away with it. Now, if I had a separate shop from my house, then I would just take out the plasma cutter and do it. But since I'm kind of hooked up and plasma cutter, air compressor, and all that stuff to wake everybody up, I'm gonna go with the grinder, which is still gonna be loud and could wake everybody up. Good enough for me. Oh, see you later. I'm just making a stand. Nothing fancy. Nothing too fantastic. Now, I don't need hefty welds to hold this thing on. It's just holding a computer. So, come over here. You get a couple welds along the side. stitches. No, not making a car. Right now I'm just making a stand, but this thing behind me is a tractor. There. There you go. That's good enough for me. That's gonna be it for that. I gotta clean this up and head on out. I'm a little behind. A little bit behind schedule. Not that big a deal. Actually running substantially behind schedule. There you go. See, it's a nice thing, is that I can make stuff like this. Let me. Yeah. Okay. This is a nice thing about welding. I can make nice smooth, I can make nice simple things like this where they become very useful. Got my light up here. My computer's gonna sit down here. My computer can plug into here. I got a USB port on this thing. Okay? And then I'll clean all this up. I'll put some sort of rubber mat down. I'm gonna have to put a lip down here so the thing doesn't slide off. That's about it. So, simple project to get me going while I'm kind of in limbo with this tractor behind me. So, thanks for watching. I'm going to let me do this. Hang tight. There you are. So thank you for watching. Now, I'm going to try and go live tonight. I got some things that I need to work on. I got a lot of things I need to work on. But I'm probably just going to clean this thing up, answer any questions that anybody has, go through some welding processes, whatever anybody wants to learn. That's kind of what I plan on doing Friday nights if I'm able to get on. But thanks for watching. I'm button this up. Got to go to work. I'll see you later.